Hey guys, Waypoint Gaming here, and I'm here to talk about The Last of Us. Now, as you can see, I have some gameplay here for you guys, and I just wanted to really talk about the game itself, because I've never really showed you videos or my opinion on the game or anything like that. So I figured I would do it by showing you this gameplay. Now, The Last of Us came out a long time ago, and as you know, most of you already know, the story to it is very, very good. It's very intense. It's very, really gives you the feels and all that good stuff, and I absolutely love this game. It is, to me, the best zombie game out there, just for the fact of the story and the way that they took on the zombies and all that other stuff. So what I'm going to first start with is I'm going to start with the story mode, and then I'm going to talk about the multiplayer and the DLC and all that good stuff with it. Alright, so first, the story. The story is awesome. It's amazing. If right off the bat it makes you feel, sorry for the main character and everything, and it really sets up the story really well. The story continues to, it never holds the punches. It just freaking keeps going, and it keeps getting better. This game just keeps getting better by the time more and more you play it. I kind of sat there and felt myself, I never sat there and got bored with it, I mean, it's amazing. The environments in the story mode are amazing. The characters in it are believable and awesome. I love Tess. I love Joel. I love Ellie. They're just awesome characters. I really just loved everything. Even the side characters were awesome. It's just everybody interacts so great in the world. I really loved how you fought other survivors as well as the infected. I thought that was really cool how they did that, because obviously you're not going to only fight, infected. You're going to fight everybody. And it was just really great. The zombies in here, or the infected, are really cool because, they took a different take on it, where it's more of a fungus than it is, zombies like we've been seeing. And the fungus take on it is something new that I really enjoyed and really thought was a great touch on it. I think it was really fun, really awesome take that, was actually something fresh to the zombie era, I love all the different types of zombies there is, or infected there is, The one that scares me most is the clicker. The clickers are creepy and just, ugh, you know what I mean? It's like, no, I don't even, you don't even want to listen to them. You just want to blow their heads off and be done with them. But it was really cool, The crafting system in this story mode is also really cool as far as the weapons and stuff like that. When it comes to upgrading them, I really liked how you could upgrade your, make it so you could have a holster or the scopes on your guns. Like, everything on that was really cool. It was just, it all flowed really well with each other. Like I said, the environments were pretty, but they were also, dark and singy when they needed to be. I mean, everything just works so well. The crafting system was amazing. The gameplay is amazing. This game, all in all, is just a great game. And if there's people still on the verge of not playing it, I mean, it's been out for a while, but if you still have on the verge of not playing it, and you have a PS4 now, get the remastered version. It's so worth it. There's a lot of people that I know that still haven't played it, and I don't really know why, but I think it's a lot of people who think it's just another zombie game. You couldn't be more wrong. This game is amazing. It's not just another zombie game. This is a game you must play. It is definitely one of the best games I've ever played. Everything in it works smoothly and great. While in the story mode as well, the combat is perfect. The way that everything flows and everything. The cover, I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the way the guns work and all that stuff like that. I really enjoy the way that the AI works as far as the enemies and your teammates, because everybody plays together really well. The AI enemies are smart. They play like a real survivor would if they were an enemy, And then your teammates contribute completely. Ellie will give you health packs and stuff all the time when you need them. And when you're playing with Tess, she helps you out completely, shooting people and whatnot. So everything flows perfectly together. And the story mode is definitely amazing and jaw-dropping. Now, to the multiplayer. The multiplayer had to be perfect to be able to be put in this game. And let me tell you, it was done amazingly. Because not only is it just a multiplayer shooter game, it's a survival take. You either take one of two factions. You either play with the Fireflies or you play with the Bandits. And so you pick between those factions, and you literally have to play with those factions and try to survive, so much with your team or whatever. Well, I like this take, though, because it's more strategic and all that other stuff. And when you're playing, you can't just run and gun. I mean, you can, and you can get lucky, but you really have to be smart. You really have to work as a team to get everything done. You have crafting in the multiplayer, which is really cool, as well as, upgrading your guns and other stuff like that, which is just really awesome. The multiplayer could not have been done better. I mean, it just really flows, and it really takes a while to get used to it. But once you get used to it and you start playing, it's awesome. And the guns aren't that great. That'd be one of my gripes. they're okay. Like there's an the assault rifle you have, the fully automatic rifle. It takes like 4 or 5 shots just to knock somebody down. Now that is a gripe that I have with it, but as far as the gameplay itself, it's really good and I really enjoyed it. Now you also have the other part to it where you play as Ellie. And now I can't remember the name of it right off the bat, and I apologize for that. But you have that, and that was really fun because you really got to delve more into Ellie's story and where she comes from and what she's dealt with. And I really enjoyed that because it made me care more about Ellie as a character. Now, obviously, do not play that first. Play The Last of Us first so you can really know him, and then go ahead and do that once you can really feel even more for Ellie. Now, all three of those combined, this game is amazing. Is it perfect? No. There is no perfect game out there. We all know that. You know. My only gripes really with the game would probably be, as far as controls can be kind of sticky at times, where it feels kind of hard to do certain things, and some things don't always flow together right. The other thing I would say is, sometimes the enemies just don't die when you would really expect them to. Like, I've had a couple where like the bandits and stuff like that were running at me, and I shot him with a shotgun 3 times before he even went down. And I'm like, listen, dude, if I shoot you squared away with a shotgun, you're going to go down. So, I mean, those were kind of some of the things. But all in all, I really don't have many gripes with this game. This game, I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. And if you haven't played it yet, I'm 100% recommending it to you. I'm glad I finally was able to get this recorded for you guys and put this up. I know it's been a long time. I know this game's been a long time. Most people know the story already, but for those who don't and those who, just love watching gameplay of it, that's why I put this up. I really hope you guys did enjoy my take on it. If my final review for The Last of Us is a 9 out of 10. The only reason it's a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 is because there is some things that I wish would be tweaked a little bit. As far as controls and stuff like that, but all in all, this game is amazing. There's really not much that I can really complain about. I'm just doing a 9 out of 10 because I feel like it doesn't quite meet that higher 10 out of 10 criteria yet, but it's still a great game, and I really recommend this to anybody, and I really recommend it to anybody who's still on the verge, because this game is, like I said, to me, it is the best zombie game out there right now. And as you can see in my gameplay, the combat's smooth, the infected moves great, they sound creepy, everything just works great, everything just looks great, and it's definitely worth the buy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys leave a like if you did. Make sure you also subscribe for more gameplay videos, more news and vlogs and my opinions on games and whatnot, and I'll see you guys in the next
There he is! Get him!
shot the hell out of that guy, huh?
Yeah, you sure did.
I feel sick.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.